Day 13, 10:21 a.m. Today is the last day of the Battle of the Bands shopping task for the week, and it is the big performance day, so all of our bands are getting last-minute practice before they have to go out and perform. But most of them are just watching Jessie practice. While in the kitchen, Kate and Pete begin to argue. Outside, Alex practices his dance moves on his own, while the task room is open for anyone once again. And we just so happen to have a bit of an awkward 3 in here, as we have Kate, Pete, and now Kaylee. Now, Kaylee and Pete kissed in last week's task, and Kaylee and Kate have been flirting. Will they throuple? Won't they throuple? We'll have to wait and find out. But for right now, it doesn't seem like it's going in that way just yet. Meanwhile, back downstairs in the living room, a lot of the housemates are just sitting around, relaxing, and listening to Jessie. Will they be good enough for their performance later on? "12:03 p.m. Big Brother has decided to call Emma to the diary room. I'm just kind of intrigued about her feelings towards Alex after last night, her feelings towards Tice, her feelings towards anyone else in the house. I'm just a bit interested in seeing if anything has developed. Hello, Emma. Please take a seat and tell Big Brother how you feel after last night's events.
Well, no.
Okay, kind of interesting. I feel like her relationship between both Tice and Alex is almost equal, but she obviously likes Tice more in the friendship wise, as no one really likes Alex in the friendship way. But love wise, they're almost equal, even though they didn't woohoo. I don't know, I thought that was interesting. I find Emma to be a pretty interesting character. She hasn't received any nominations, she's the only girl to not receive any, and she has a lot of romance potential, which I didn't really expect for some reason. But downstairs, Jessie seems to be continuing their concert for the rest of the housemates.
Ooh.
3:44 p.m. Okay. This is where things get kind of crazy. So you might think that this is either Kate or Pete, but it's actually Kristen. Kristen's in their bed, self-soothing. And Tyson then ends up walking in. He takes a quick little glance before deciding to strip down and do the same in front of her. And it doesn't really stop there, because then soon Emmanuel comes in. And Emmanuel decides that he's now going to take a seat and, have a gander. But it looks suspicious. He's suspiciously close to Tyson, who's doing that. So we got this going on, this beautiful artwork. But of course it's not like the bedroom door locks, so in walks Sophia and Lillian. And just in that moment, we see that Kate has proposed to Pete that they should woohoo as well. And you would think that, they would find somewhere else in the house to do it maybe. But no, they're deciding to come straight to the bedroom and join in on all the fun. And even though it looks as though Sophia approves of what's going on, She doesn't seem to want to watch and enjoy like Emmanuel does, and neither does Lillian. And the two of them kind of just go in the corner with their backs turned and listen to all the action, while Pete and Kate have found themselves a bed. I think the Battle of the Bands is getting to some of these rock stars' heads, because they're sure acting like they've already made it. 7 p.m. The Battle of the Bands performance has officially begun. And first up, we have the Bad Boys. Now, it's a little difficult for them to get on stage. Took a little bit of maneuvering for some reason. Not exactly sure why. My stairs were fine. Nothing was blocking it. But they just did not want to get on the stage. Maybe it was stage fright. As you can see, we have a bunch of Sims in the audience tonight. But eventually they do all proceed to get up, even if they're not facing the right direction. Now, collectively, the Bad Boys had 37 skill points, but they most commonly had dance. So tonight, they are performing a dance number. Now, to figure out who wins all of this, we will be putting together how well they did in tonight's performance, how many skill points they earned altogether, and how many club points they earned in total. And that will all determine which group fails and will not have access to the storage room next week. But as the boys head their way back into the house, it's time for Girl Gang to take on the stage. Now, collectively, Girl Gang has gained the most skill points out of any, with a total of 44. But collectively, they all are the best dancers and will be performing a dance tonight. However, unfortunately, it looks as though Haven did not think about using the bathroom before entering the stage, and out of fear has embarrassed herself and must now perform soiled. Will they be able to make up for her soiled performance? "7:37 p.m. It is time for our last band to perform, and this time it is the Safe Squad. Now, altogether, they have received 35 skill points, which is actually the least out of all three bands. However, over the past few days, we have seen Jesse's piano skill grow and grow. And we've also seen Tyson dabble at the drums. And plus, after 2 dances, I wanted to see some people perform some musical instruments. So that is what they will be doing tonight. And as Tyson gets a head start, the rest of the band gets on stage. A bit of an abrupt ending, but that is the end of the Battle of the Bands. 8:12 p.m. The housemates have gathered in the living room for the results of this week's Battle of the Bands shopping task. Now, when it comes to club points and skill points, Girl Gang got the most. They received 1,157 club points as well as 44 skill points, while the Bad Boys only received 1,073 club points and 37 skill points. And next is the Safe Squad, who received 1,139 club points and 35 skill points. Plus, if we include all of the performances, it does change things a little bit. But we can't deny our winners. Girl Gang, you have won. But when it comes to second place, they might not have received the most skill points and club points, but overall, I have to say Jesse's performance in this task gave the Safe Squad a win, which does mean that the remaining Bad Boys left next week will have failed the shopping task and will not have access to the storage room. But who will even survive? We have Alex, Nico, and Ashton up on the block, and the votes are now sealed. The polls are closed, and in tomorrow's show, one of them will be evicted. Who do you think it's going to be? Are you excited? I know I am. I love kicking Sims out of the Big Brother house. So I'll see you tomorrow when we do that. Bye.